Nada, sin más dilación, gente, tengo que decir que he intentado hacer un momento real como este, no he sabido hacerlo, al igual que por aquí hay alguna cosa que me acuerdo que te mandaba a hacer algo especial y tampoco lo conseguí. Este lo he intentado hacer también y tampoco, pero bueno, vamos a lo que vamos. Creo que nos van a enseñar a utilizar el Bankai, así que
Why? Why'd you take me out of there? I had the best chance of coming out alive. Now Ganju, Hinataro, and Ruki are gonna get—
Who do you think you are? You had— No one there could have done it. They couldn't have fought against Byakuya and lived.
Look, you!
no nos dejen conscientes.
Stop shouting. You're just going to open up. Carrying you away was the best I could do. It was the only—
But why me?
Listen, absolutely nobody who was there had any hope of defeating Byakuya. But in 3 days, you might very well have a chance. That was my reason. And there's more. Byakuya wasn't alone. Ukitake was there as well. He was Rukia's direct superior. He's a very dutiful— They'll be all right, Ichigo. You just need to concentrate on becoming stronger. You can't defeat Byakuya as you are now. But I'll train you so that in 3 days you will. And then, with your very own hands, you'll be able to save all of your friends.
Ahora tienen capturados a Chad, al Quincy y a todos estos, deduzco.
I want to ask you a question. Are you aware that Zangetsu is a constant release Zanpakuto?
It is? When you say constant release, I always knew this sword was different from the others. It doesn't actually change shape.
Just as I thought. Well then, in that case, you probably also— All Zanpakuto, including Zangetsu, have— The first stage is called Shikai, and the second one is called Bankai. They're mandatory for a captain. That is, they all need to be able to perform both of them.
What? Mandatory?
That means every captain has mastered both
Vamos, que todos
Shikai
tienen un
and
Bankai.
Bankai. Or
Y
at
habrá
least
otros
everyone has
que
a
no sean
side from
capitanes
one
que igual no tengan un
exception.
Bankai, pero tienen algo.
Exception?
Uy, espera.
Kenpachi Zaraki.
¿Qué pasa con este?
In the long history of the Soul Society, he's the only captain. The only one who's ever achieved that rank without being able to
Allah.
perform Bankai or knowing the name of his
Por la cantidad
Zanpakuto.
de...
The 13
presión
court guard
espiritual
squads
deduzco.
valued his fighting prowess and dedication so much that they waived the requirement. But then you got to experience that skill firsthand. In terms of the Zanpakuto's combat ability, the difference between Shikai and Bankai depends on the individual's innate talents and training. But generally, it's 5 to 10 times greater.
Vamos, que te vuelves un
10
pro.
times?
Astonishing, isn't it? Even for someone with talent. It can easily take—
Wait a second.
No, of course you don't. When I say 10, there are serious risks involved. But I'm taking a completely different approach with you. You're going to learn—
Estás
Hey,
peleando a muerte,
what's
ya
with that
verás.
goofy-looking doll?
It's a Tenshin Tai, a vital spiritual tool that's used— It will forcibly transfer and externalize the soul.
Hold on, I don't get it.
Of course, the central essence of Shikai is to communicate and synchronize with your Zanpakuto. But using Bankai requires externalizing it and forcing it into submission. And that means instead of you entering the world of the Zanpakuto to communicate with it, what you do instead is summon the Zanpakuto into our world.
Vale.
It usually takes more than 10 years of training to learn how to perform the move. But there's something I'm counting on. You were able to fight Kenpachi Zaraki to— It's my belief that despite your lack of long-term training—
Oh.
You know what I'm talking— Piercing this with Zangetsu will force it to happen. I'll use my powers to keep him in that state. But the thing is, this can only be done once, and it lasts for just 3 days. I know it's
O sea, que
quick,
es la
but
única.
somehow you must force Zangetsu to submit within—
O sea, que tengo 3 oportunidades en 3
I
días.
won't ask what
Porque...
happens if I fail. I mean, if it's really the only way, then I'll just have to do it.
No sé qué hacer exactamente, pero ahora vamos a ello.
Well now, It appears that you made a...
Zangetsu.
Vale, esta es la espada. A ver qué hace. Nos va a decir que escojamos una.
Only one of them is real. I mean, there's just one available solution. I can only be defeated by that sword. In other words, if you want me to submit, you have one option, and then you're going to have to...
Vale. Raro.
Never take your eyes off the enemy. That's 50...
Damn! Oh man,
Impressive. He's come a long way in a short amount of time. But now, he's learning at a frightening pace. And Kisuke, it seems that it's...
Es que... El elegido. Tampoco he tocado.
Looks like we're just about out of time.
not beat yet! Huh?
What?
Drop the sword, Ichigo.
A hot spring. What the heck's going on? What kind of hot spring is this?
So, how's the wild?
Oh, Ms. Yoruichi.
Vale, vale. El gato era ella.
You know, I've been thinking this reminds me of that one place. The one under Urahara's shop.
Yes, I imagine it would. You see, that study room was
It was?
Yes, there's actually quite a lot of personal history here for me. This was originally created as...
Secret? Come on. How do you secretly...
Kisuke had a reputation as a bit of a rogue. He always had a talent for getting him... But that was long ago. When we were children, we played here practically every day. After he joined the 13 Court Guards, and I joined the Stealth Force, we would come here to...
Wait, just hold on a minute. The 13 Court Guards? Then he was...
Huh? Kisuke?
Yeah, oh man, I knew it! He knew way too much about the Soul Society. And he's got... And some of the guys here gave me funny looks when I mentioned Ms. Yoruichi. Listen.
That fool. He kept it to himself. All right. There's no reason to keep it.
No sé de qué están hablando.
You see,
Por favor.
Kisuke is actually the previous captain of Squad 12, and he's also the founder and first chief of the Department of Research.
Vale.
Come on, Sabimaru.
Captain Aizen.
Oh no. I'm terrible. How could I? Who is it? Whoa. Oh boy, this is ugly. Captain Ichima.
You look tired, you poor thing. Come with me, Izu.
Uf, qué malo. Me recuerda a Orochimaru. Total. Y mira, este correr está mejor hecho, la verdad. Esta escena. Ah, perfecto. Obviamente vamos a ver en un momento qué es esto de aquí. Creo que no hay... Ah, mira, ahí sí que hay algo.
Beg your pardon, are Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Matsumoto here?
What is it?
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but we received an urgent report. Lieutenant Zabarai, Hinamori.
Vaya. No sé quiénes son, pero...
It's
yo creo que la
completely
chica de
destroyed.
antes.
Did that...
Ah, no, el
I
chaval de
have
antes que estaba
absolutely no
tramado.
excuse. When Lieutenant...
She must have used Hakufuku.
It's not like she was going to be executed.
Ultimately, Rangiku, go back without me.
Será una pelea.
I couldn't even believe my eyes when I read the letter. For a time. But it's true. Isn't it, Captain Aizen?
Vale, Aizen, bueno.
I figured that I'd find you two together. Just as I thought.
Izuru-san, your performance was lacking this time.
What's that? Actually, I did that on purpose. I wanted to be sure that you...
I'm glad that I was able to get here. I'm going to kill you. You'll be...
Por pelea, pelea, pelea.
Momo!
At last.
Stop, Momo! He's too strong! Just stay back! Momo! Mom.
This is payback.
If you are reading this, then I am probably dead. Therefore, Momo, I must confide the truth of what the truth about why Rukia Kuchiki must be executed. In the course of my investigation, I reached a conclusion. On the contrary, the execution has been contrived so that a certain something, the Sokyoku, whose seal is only removed for executions, has the destructive power of 1 million Zanpakuto contained within its blade. The top. And in addition to all that, when it's being put to use in order to execute a Soul Reaper, its power can be the one who plotted Rukia's execution intends to use the Sokyoku to destroy not only the Seirete, but essentially the name of that despicable person. It's
No sé
Toshiro
decir que es
Hitsugaya.
este, no te creo.
Wait. Aizen?
Yes. Tonight, I have called him out to a meeting at the sacred Eastern Wall. No matter what it may cost, I must. But if I end up dying, Momo, that's my will. My last wish. But simply...
Ha sido este que ha escrito la carta,
Are you
fijo.
crazy, Momo? Think I'm dead, so avenge me? You really believe that nonsense? You think that's not the Aizen I knew? He wasn't a blithering idiot who'd start a fight he knew he couldn't win, and he wasn't a coward who'd make his subordinates clean up his...
But that's really what it said! I didn't misread it. I'm sure...
Hola.
I didn't want to believe it! I was desperate not to... Oh, I don't know.
It seems that Momo's too upset to think straight. There's no way that I can only conclude that someone must have forged it. I get it. This too, eh?
Tisk tisk. You really didn't need to go as far as that. You didn't have to hit the poor girl so hard, did you?
Gain.
Qué mal me cae este hombre. Vamos a pelear contra él, deduzco aquí.
A convenient time for the alarm.
You never change one whit. Well, I hope you can enjoy the...
Gain. What exactly are you up to? Aizen just wasn't enough for you? She was gripping her sword so hard that her skin was pierced. And now she's...
Why, I don't know what you're...
I warned you, Gain, didn't I? I thought I was clear about it.
My. Well, if it isn't the captain of Squad 10. If you draw your sword here, you know what'll happen, right? Then I'm going to be forced to
A ver, no
stop
sé quién
you.
es.
Captain Ichima.
Stay back, Izuru. You don't want...
¿Quién es
Don't
más
be
potente,
stupid.
pero...
Disappear. Go. And the thing is, if you're within 3 Ri, reign over the frosted heavens.
Vamos a ver. Vale, movimiento de presión espiritual en 75 segundos. Perfecto, reduce las partículas con el movimiento de presión espiritual 2. Vale. Vale, movimiento de espiritual 2 para ganarle y hay que hacer un movimiento de explosión espiritual en menos de 1 minuto. Estoy en modo on fire, no lo sé, la verdad. Vaya.
I didn't feel like dodging would be a waste of time.
Vaya.
Come on, let's go.
Joder, justo dejó de defenderme. No, no tenía que haberlo dejado. Oh. Perfecto. Vale, creo que aún le queda otra. Otros dos por lo menos. Vamos bastante bien, yo creo. Vale, perfecto, dos más y nos lo cargamos.
Created by overflowing spiritual pressure. It can even control the weather. It's the first time I've seen it. So this is Captain Hitsugaya's ultimate water ice on Parte-8. Hyorimaru.
Oh, me ha pillado.
So much water, and so fast.
So strange. You're not taking this seriously. Dodging is the waste of time. Is that it? You're not getting away. You won't reach me. Strike back.
Vale, vamos allá. Hola.
Easy to read.
No, no, no. Tengo que matarle con ese movimiento. Necesito más. Pégame, amigo. Pégame, pégame. No te quiero pegar nada. Pégame. Me da igual, me da igual. Nos da igual. Espero que me den en reverse al menos para poder... Miércoles no lo tengo. Miércoles. Vale, a ver si me da... Si me sube lo suficiente. Ay, no me va a subir lo suficiente. Vale, 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 vale. Ven aquí, pégame. Me vale. Un poco más. Un poco más. Un poco más, venga más. Un pelín más. 4 puntos más, 4 puntos más. ¡Un punto! ¡Un punto! Gracias, creo que ya lo tengo. Vale, quiero ver qué hace, porque no vaya a ser que lo lance y falle. Deja caer un bloque de hielo sobre el oponente. Si alcanza al oponente, lo moviliza. Vale. No te crees. Ay, no sé qué hago. Mira, sí que se recupera vida. No sé si me vale más. Jolín, es que... Déjame, amigo. Pero no es que me queda nada. Vale, a ver quién me haga este ataque y nos apartamos. Arriesga. Vale, he tardado tanto por querer hacerlo a la primera. Yo creo que es aún más difícil que el ponerte a hacerlo y luego volver a hacerlo otra. Pues de una. A ver, yo creo que el Jin este es bastante poderoso, en plan de... Ahora no me digas que me ponen la ultimate de él como si me matase. No te la creo. Ay. ¿Qué más hay esto?
I'm sorry, sir. I headed back to the squad barracks as you ordered. Please withdraw your sword, because if you do...
¿Qué me estás contando? Ah, vale, a este se lo estoy diciendo.
Rather than chasing me,
Vale, por lo menos hay más
If you
gente
hadn't
que ve
shown up
también
when
que
you
está
did,
loco.
Momo would be dead.
Not at all. That bad habit of yours, which you apparently still...
I don't understand.
I wonder about Aizen's letter. How much of it was fabricated? The part about the power of the Sukioku being released by Rukia Kuchiki's execution. And the plot, could it possibly all be true?
Las mariposas son...
A hell
sin
butterfly?
Attention all officers. This is a report on the latest development. The date of Rukia Kuchiki's The sentence will now be carried out 29. This decision
Hola.
is final. There...
Captain?
If the execution and the release of the Sukioku truly are part of Gin's plan, I can't allow him to...
Imagínate que el Jin este consigue la esta. Uff, salseante. Bueno. Pues continuaremos en el siguiente. Perfecto, todo completado. Nivel 12, misión secreta. Perfecto. Pues nada, pues continuaremos en sueños de penitencia mientras escapa de su ejecución. En fin, seguimos con este que vamos ya por la mitad de su queda. Vamos, este es bastante largo por lo que veo. Así que nos vemos prontito.